How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Um, in this video, it's gonna be kinda, I guess, you know, somewhat of a rant on uh the news that we've gotten, of course, and basically it's gonna be a little rant about Scream 7 in a way, but I'm not gonna crap on the movie or anything, because obviously we don't really know like anything about it other than the news that we've gotten. um so anyways, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe button as always, and comment down below and give me your guys' thoughts. um so obviously I've been hearing rumors that the studio supposedly had come out and confirmed that Matthew Lillard is returning as Stu Macher, right? Which we all want Stu to come back, of course. But I have an issue. I have one issue with that. Okay, like if that is true, and they actually came out and just straight up said that you know Stu is coming back, like your Matthew Lillard is returning as Stu. Well, I have a problem with it because you're basically spoiling the movie, you know, for everyone, for the fans, and we want to go in, being surprised, So I guess that's probably my biggest issue, like the fact that if they did come out, which they supposedly did, um, and said that Matthew Lillard, is returning, and or he's returning as Stu Macher. That's what they had said, supposedly. That's what I'm hearing, anyways. Um, and if they truly did say that, and if it's confirmed, well, that's just not. You're basically spoiling the movie already, for the fans. You know, and I want to go in being surprised. I don't want them to spoil anything, But I'm hearing that they came out and said that, Matthew Lillard is returning, which is, yeah, we want Stu back, but I would have much rather them keep it a secret than, you know, come out and, straight up say that he's returning, you know, because you're just basically, you just spoiled the movie at that point, and everybody's already going to know, like everybody's just going to go in knowing that he's returning. Um, which I don't really know if, like, I've been hearing, a lot of people saying, making videos and all that about it, and I'm not 100%, on if they actually came out and said that or anything, but people are saying that they did, that, that Matthew Lillard is coming back as Stu. And I guess that's kind of my little rant, And another thing, too, is that a lot of people think that this movie is going to be... a lot of people have a lot of concerns. And, I do, too, in a way. Just because, they haven't really... I don't know. They just really haven't shown that they could change anything up, Like, the last... few, like, obviously, the last two films, weren't the greatest. Like, Scream 5 wasn't good at all, in my opinion. That's probably, like, the worst in the franchise. And then, obviously, you got Scream 6, which is, It was a little better, I guess, than Scream 5, but wasn't as good. It still had its problems. Um, I would still put it above Scream 5, though, like on my rankings, my Scream rankings. Um, but yeah, so, and I understand that, like, the last two films didn't do all that good, I mean, they made money, of course, but I know it wasn't, they weren't the greatest. So, you know, my point is that I'm not saying that this film is going to, like, be terrible or anything, but if you look at, their track record and all that, they haven't been really good at coming up with their own ideas or anything. Like, which I know, it's just the issue that, that they have. So, I'm not saying that, this movie is going to be, bad or anything, but, I am kind of, I guess, I am a little, I guess I would say I'm a little concerned in a way, you know, just because, the last two films weren't good. um, and obviously I know that Radio Silence has stepped down, of course, but um, still don't really know what to expect, and so yeah, basically that's all I really have. A lot of people are concerned. A lot of people were kind of upset that Scott Foley's returning and all that, which I'm not really like upset about that, but honestly, I think it's pretty cool, that he's returning, and I actually want him to, be. I actually wanted him to be, back. Maybe not as like a killer or anything, which people are automatically assuming, that he's going to be a killer in the film, and that he's somehow going to be, in Stu's cult, or he's going to be, Stu's like twin, like, and which that's going to upset a lot of people too, and but I'm not going to sit here and like crap on the film like too much because we don't really know. We can't make like assumptions or anything. So that's pretty much it. All I have, like I don't really know what else. Like, I mean, the only thing I can say is that I'm really, really like excited for, for it, and it's gonna make, its money, of course, and it's a Scream film, and no matter if it's bad or good or bad, I'm still gonna watch it, and and despite all the movies not being the greatest, as I was saying, they still make a lot of money. So, and they're just gonna keep on continuing on, and can't really do nothing about that, I guess. Like, and, they're just gonna keep on continuing because they're just gonna continue to make money, and it's a big franchise. It's a it's a big franchise. A famous. Obviously, it's famous. And it's probably the most anticipated horror film out there. Like, because it is more like humanly, and it's not like it's a whodunit film. So it's like it's not like the Halloween films or Friday the 13th. So a lot of people get really excited and hyped for Scream films more, more than they do those, Halloween, and because of that, because it's more like humanly. Um, but yeah, I'm not really too concerned. A lot of people I think out there are just overreacting a little bit. I would say that I am concerned, but I'm not like overly concerned, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not like overreacting or anything, like I am concerned about the fact that they came out supposedly and said that, Matthew Lillard is returning as Stu. But I mean, that's really the only concern that I have, because that's obviously, you basically spoiled the movie at that point, for the fans, and I don't really appreciate that. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And like I said, just, hit the like button as always. And see you on the next one.